Hold on, I gotta start my recording. I'm just gonna.
You didn't start your recording?
It just stopped for some reason. Should we start over?
Yes. 3, 2, 1, go.
Hold on.
That's the same way it started before.
Hey, welcome to the Destroy All Movie episode
45.
45. There you go.
Yes.
What is up, people? I am Richie.
I'm Ken.
Today we have a very special guest with us today.
Can't wait for
Yeah, I jumped the gun there.
That was Ken. Ken comes all the way from New Jersey.
Yes.
our
hanging with
old
us.
stomping ground.
Ken
As they
is,
say. No one says that.
Ken, he grew up with us and lived with us, and he's the
Yeah. Long time out and long time missed. Good to be here.
Yep. Well, welcome, sir. Welcome to this fucking show.
Yeah.
I know Carl's going to be happy. You know, someone else is on the show now. Carl's your number one listener. And so I think...
He's also our only listener.
wait, I'm there. I'm
Yeah,
number
Richie.
2 now. I want to say I'm halfway through the episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Randomizing it.
Well,
Yeah, Carl is. He might be mad because
Well,
someone's
Kenny,
stepping
all
on his-
the old episodes are on our Patreon page. So if you want to sign up,
I hear. Do I do that? Do I do that through the Amazon link?
yeah, no, there's a Patreon link on the page.
Oh my
Let me tell you
God.
something about Amazon. They've been screwing me. I'm
Really?
getting sales and no commissions.
You're kidding.
No, they were. It would, when I check the stats, it'll say, okay, this many orders, and they said, and then there's another column called shipments,
Right.
0 on all of them.
So I really should.
So no commission.
I really should go through our link for as much as I.
No,
buy.
don't bother. It's not. It's not
It's not
gonna.
paying.
They're not. They're not.
We haven't
they're not
gotten
kicking
we haven't gotten a penny.
Fuck them then.
Exactly. I'm going to be taking it
Listen,
off
I'm
the
sure
page.
Jeff is listening.
When I
Let's
start
get
getting-
Jeff on the next one.
Yeah. Jeff Bozo.
Now we're not going to get them when you call them names.
Great. Thanks, Rich.
Well, it won't be the first person I alienated on the show, so nor
So-
the last.
So what are we doing on the show today, fellas?
Oh, we're doing this incredible masterpiece of cinema, Wonder Woman 1984,
That's right.
or as it should have been, rebranded Wonder Woman Obligation to Make a Second One.
They've already greenlit a third.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, we'll be doing that. Do what we're watching, because I've been watching something I just can't remember at the moment. And Richie will finally bow down and admit that I badgered him into watching Ted Lasso, and then he wound up falling in love with it.
Oh, really? Ted Lasso.
Have you
No,
seen Ted
I
Lasso
haven't.
yet, Ken?
It's on. It's a Apple Plus
Okay.
show, Apple TV Plus. It's one of their originals, and it's Jason Sudeikis.
Oh, okay.
Plays Coach Ted Lasso, who was a Division II football coach who won a championship, took his team from worst to first, and in his first season, and then he gets hired to coach a Premier League football team, soccer in England,
Oh.
and it is
It's incredibly funny.
It's incredibly funny, emotional. It's nothing like you would expect.
Really? So he hits it on all levels in this movie. Or some
Well,
series.
It's a series.
Okay.
So yeah. It's really, really well done. More than I'd
Okay.
like to admit.
And Richie, I found out something while listening to Kevin Smith's Fat Man Beyond podcast, because he just recently watched Ted Lasso after Mark Bernardin told him to. He loved
Right.
it. And he was reminded that he was on a podcast with one of the writers in England. He guested on a podcast.
Oh, okay.
The writer is one of the main writers on the show, and it's Roy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's one of the main writers.
Oh, okay.
And he's one of the main characters
Okay.
on the show, and and next to Ted Lasso, I'd say the funniest.
Oh, all right.
Yes, Roy is great.
All right. I'll definitely add Ted Lasso to my list to watch.
Yeah, you'll dig it.
I like the Tasmanian Devil line, Rich.
Yeah. Yes.
Annie, if you saw that, you'd be laughing.
All right. All right.
Or the One Flew the Cuckoo's Nest line, also very.
Oh
funny.
man, that was.
The problem is, Jim wants to tell you
I'll be.
he's
Right.
dying right now. I could see it in his face.
That's a pro move. I'll be your Underhills.
So he wants to. He does it all the time. He fucking ruins.
Did I ruin Ted Lasso for you?
Let me tell you this one thing. Just let me tell you. Don't fucking tell me anything. Let me watch the show. Just one thing. Just one thing. So
But
I don't want to tell you anything because it's that fucking funny. There's a lot of fucking one line.
and it's not.
Fucking
It's
gem.
not just It's not set up punchline type thing.
No.
It's really well written and just pee finger. Sorry. I'll just...
All right.
Fucking stop.
All right. Yeah.
Fucking
Yeah.
stop.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Pee fingers. I'll be looking out for that one.
Yeah.
Jesus.
All I can think of is pee blood.
Yeah, pee blood.
My eggs. Yeah.
Oh my god.
All right. So we're talking about that. So I guess we're in what we're watching.
Yeah, what we're watching. We rolled right into that one.
Yeah. Something that I'm a latecomer on is The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel.
I haven't seen that one yet either.
All right.
Yeah, that's on Amazon Prime. Amazon Prime Video. And it is very funny and very well done. And I love what's his face? Her father.
Oh yes. Tony Shalhoub.
Tony Shalhoub, yes. When he
definitely Mrs. Maisel. I've seen. I want to say, how many seasons is it?
I don't know, 3.
Yeah, I want to say I'm either in the 3rd season or just finishing the 2nd season.
Okay, I'm still in the 1st season.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she's on the USO tour or something like that.
Oh, okay. I haven't gotten to that.
It's loosely based on. Joan
Oh,
Rivers.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's about a female comedian in the early 60s
Okay, that sounds interesting.
who went from being a housewife to being a stand-up.
Yeah, because her husband wanted to be a stand-up and he was
Right.
fucking terrible.
Yeah, and he was ripping off Bob Newhart's act.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's a great act to rip off.
Yeah.
Right. So, what else you been watching, Jim?
I'll tell you what I tried to watch. On I don't know whether it's HBO Max or one of the other services, but it's a blacksmith competition, like weapons makers, like the sword makers. It's a sword making competition called Forged in Fire. And
yeah.
I lasted maybe 5 minutes before checking out on it, and I started doing stuff on my phone and totally ignored the rest of the show.
You're off of fucking.
Well, there's no more of them.
There's no.
How am I gonna
more pottery?
Yeah,
fucking
the Great Pottery Showdown.
The Great Pottery fucking show.
Oh my!
Man,
that fucking makes me sad.
And so I hope they make another one because when they throw pottery, baby,
Dude,
it's something.
So
COVID has gotten so bad that he's watching fucking.
right, but they
shows.
smash it after they make it, right? No.
No, that's what I said.
But sometimes they cross section it.
Right.
If the guy is telling them to use a certain technique, and then when they're done, he'll like slice it in half and to see if it has been formed correctly.
Oh, he'll be like, use the ghost technique.
Oh.
Hug your partner.
The ghost.
And then you got to make an ashtray that says "Dad."
So Forged in Fire is it's not addictive like the Great
No.
Pottery
And where is this
showed.
playing at, like the local 7-Eleven, or is this something that's actually on a network?
It's either on HBO Max,
Wow.
Apple
No,
TV
he's
Plus.
talking about
Yeah, yeah.
Pottery Barn.
Oh, that is on HBO Max. The Great Pottery.
Really?
Program.
That's on HBO Max of all channels, not TBS next to Hoarders or anything like that.
I told him I thought it was fucking PBS.
Oh, yeah.
So I was just like,
That makes sense.
Is that on? Did someone gonna fucking donate and get a bag?
It's a
Fucking
marathon
tote bag or
I know.
please pledge. We're watching people fucking make pottery. Please pledge.
It's just like the pottery version of Chop.
Oh, so
my
there's
God,
there's
dude.
like, here's a basket with marbles, cat food, and some bricks. Molded.
It's
Yeah,
like all of a sudden they'll have a couple of different challenges, to show off different techniques, and then at the end it's like the major challenge, but it normally takes like 3 days.
you know way too
So
much.
you have to
about
sit
it.
and watch the
It's
kiln.
Well, they zoom past that, but they show the guy who
Okay.
loads it.
It does sound
Yeah.
interesting.
And what's interesting
hold
is
on,
that
why do you
guy
know that?
that
Why
guy
do you
will
know
that guy will badmouth some of the pottery when he's putting in. He said, "Oh, this one's going to definitely crack," and he said, "Oh, this one's going to be tough because they didn't cut off the bottom correctly, so it's going to stick to the.
Oh yeah,
They didn't
Yeah.
glaze
they
it
didn't
correctly,
use the
so it's
ghost
gonna stick
technique,
to the
right? Like,
thing."
like you're saying,
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
It's got the wrong twist on it, and got it.
Yep.
One of the competitions, the final competition, was to make fancy toilets.
Do they paint
Like
them
full
afterwards?
Yeah,
Like,
they'll
do they-
not afterwards. You paint them and then glaze them and then you bake it.
Yeah,
in the
but
kiln.
Like you could put like little flowers on it.
Yeah, they
or-
do. In fact, one of them did put flowers on it. Richie,
Oh,
Is it
shocking.
like
Shocking.
that
full?
was, that was a good prediction.
Were they full size toilets?
Yeah, because the head guy, that the expert potter, one of the tests he has is he sits on it to see if it's sized correctly
Oh,
and
come
if it's sturdy and yeah,
He's shitting one.
Oh,
yeah.
It could take
And
a
then
load.
it has to
Now
flush.
clean that
But the
out.
thing is, it also has to flush correctly.
wait.
So they have to put the
drain
plumbing
and
in.
everything.
They have to actually put the like elbow in, going from the tank to the bowl, and then in the drain, and make the little elbow and
And a blow black flap.
And see
and
if-
a plunge. Plunge option.
to see if it works. So
Yeah. He's like, I had ribs for
Yeah.
lunch. I had ribs.
because there was one person who made the toilet didn't do that correctly, and when they flushed it, water shot out of it like a cannon.
Wow. Wow. I would go right for the.
You see them all
the shit right out of your
you see them all jump back
Wow.
after they flush it. Yep. So
That does sound interesting, though. I mean, it's something different, pottery challenge.
I didn't think I was going to like
Outside of
it.
all of your
but-
food shows that are out there now, all your food challenges, this sounds pretty interesting.
and the dude,
Jim, you
he looks
got
like
someone to bite
he
on
looks
it.
like a British mobster, like someone from The Gentleman,
Right.
And he is really good because when he shows off a technique, he does like really fast, but he will cry over people's pottery.
An artiste. I get it.
And or if they've mastered a technique, he'll get emotional about
Fucking Kevin Smith host with him.
That's great.
Go fucking
That does sound interesting.
it.
I'm going to check it out.
That would be funny if fucking Kevin Smith hosted with him. Kevin's fucking crying because he's crying. Fucking dude cries over everything.
He cried over Mando.
I know.
Hey, well,
That
was an emotional one there. That's definitely hit hard when you watch that.
All right, Kenny, what are you watching?
So I'm watching some old series. I'm doing Daredevil.
Excellent.
At the end of season 2 right now, and
Yeah, season 2 is weaker
yeah,
than the first.
I do enjoy the Punisher introduction, and that was pretty good.
Yeah,
But it is starting to die out a little bit when they get more towards the hand, and the Elektra, and
yeah.
she's sitting in like a whiskey pottery case with a whiskey pottery coffin, which is I forget what that's called. Black Sky, right? So yeah, it's starting to die out a little bit now, and I did watch the 3rd season already, but I'm just gonna power through it again, and I watched it years ago, and
Yeah, I haven't watched the 3rd season
okay,
yet. I watched the first 2, and then, it after the Defenders,
oh,
I kind of lost a little interest in it.
they threw that together in like a month. Had to be,
Yeah, I know, because it was
Yeah.
terrible.
and Iron Fist. I could not get past that guy being Iron Fist, and then
I know. Guy with no
none
musculature.
whatsoever, and he's just like, hey, I'd rather be surfing and doing nothing.
Plus, why doesn't both his fists fly
Yeah,
up?
yep, exactly. But at the end, did you watch the whole thing?
I did. I watched the whole first season.
So
of
you
Iron
didn't watch
Fist,
the second season?
Unfortunately, no.
Okay.
I hated.
All right, then I won't tell you at the end of the second season. Rich, did you watch it?
No, I have no clue what it is.
Power Man and Iron Fist. Do you remember that comic book at all, or no? Okay.
No.
But Iron Fist is just part of the Defenders, and they loop all these Netflix shows in for one, big royal battle, and
Right.
Iron Fist is.
And there was a comic called The
Yep.
Defenders.
Right.
So this one guy who just looks like I don't know, Jimmy, you want to explain? Like he's like kind of like a lanky guy who is kind of looks like he just came off the beach at California sunshine kind of look.
Yeah,
It looks like Spicoli.
but doesn't like work out a
Right.
lot.
And he's all spiritual. like he just came from the came from the where do you come from, the Buddhist temple or the monks?
Yeah.
So
He's down with the force.
yeah, totally.
Spiritual.
Totally. So he's totally not a believable character for the role that he's playing, and it just
Now, Iron Fist in the comic was like a master of martial arts. Although there was a comic called Master of Martial Arts, and he was not in it. But he has this power where he can focus his chi, and then his fists like glow, and he gets superpowered.
Right.
And this guy can only get one of them going.
Yep.
And he hardly ever
Right.
used it. Like, if you got that, but it's like Jedis with the Force. Friggin' use your powers.
Yeah, exactly. And sometimes you're like, oh, I can't find my chi, or I can't get it, or sometimes it was taken away from him and it transferred to somebody else. And did you see that part, Jim? Oh
No, I heard about the second.
Okay, yeah. All right, that's at the second season.
Colleen Wing gets it.
Yes, she does.
Yeah.
Someone
So
takes his mojo.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
He has to get it back.
That's right. Yep.
Get his mojo back.
You get my mojo back.
Yep. So,
Yeah.
Wow.
So it was terrible.
yes, yep.
It was it was more than
Right.
terrible. It was terrible.
Oh yeah, good old
terrible.
Turble. Yep.
It was Charles Barkley terrible.
So-
terrible.
And just back to Daredevil, it's nice to see Wilson Fisk and Vincent D'Onofrio. His role is pretty good in that.
Yeah, he's excellent as the king.
Totally. And if you compare him to Michael Clark Duncan as the Kingpin, it's a total opposite ends of the spectrum there.
Yeah. Night
Yep.
and day.
It's like he's an Egger suit.
Well, the thing is, what D'Onofrio has is he is scary.
Yes,
Yeah.
totally.
He is very scary the way he plays, and not like a maniacal scary, like like an arch villain.
No, but a believable scary. Like he definitely fulfills
Yeah.
that role. He's definitely got it on many levels.
Yeah,
Wow.
kind of very soft spoken, yet can be extremely
Yes.
violent.
And throughout Daredevil, every time he speaks, it's always a story he gives. So it's that's the one thing that just kind of gets a little bit old after, it's old hat. Every time he talks to you, it's always a story about something that affected him in his life and how he's at where he's at now. But yeah, so it's just Daredevil, and the other thing I was watching was a rewatch of Breaking Bad. I'm on fourth season of that now, and yeah, I'm just watching old stuff. Nothing new, I think you guys maybe already covered The Boys and
Yeah.
what else? Mandalorian, yeah. Yep.
Mando.
That's definitely a good series.
So now you have Ted Lasso.
Ted wait,
Lasso.
no, I'm changing it up. I'm going with pottery first. Sorry. I am.
I'm telling you, Ted Lasso.
You're the
other one.
The other one.
Ted Lasso. It's 8 episodes. They're all a half hour long.
That's a fast one.
It's really easy to.
Yeah.
I've watched. We finished our 4th rewatch of the whole series.
Whoa.
Wow.
That's how much I fell in love with Ted Lasso.
Got it.
It's good.
I'll have to check that one out.
I was way because Jim hyped it like you wouldn't believe. And I was like, I can't. The thing I was nervous about is coming back to Jim and be like, it was all right. What? And then he starts freaking out. But it was really better than he even said it was. He didn't do it. He as much as he loved it, he still didn't do it justice.
Got it.
About that, Jimmy.
Cool. That's
high praise, yeah.
Because I was highly praising it.
Yeah. So we all know what I was watching then, Ted Lasso.
Yeah.
So there you go. So I watched that fucking documentary on Galaxy Quest.
Oh yeah, the Never Surrender.
Never Surrender.
Yeah.
I heard of Galaxy Quest, but I never Surrender. Never heard of it.
So there's about maybe an hour. It is documentary on the making of it. So have you ever seen Trekkies?
No, you told me to, and I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, dude, I'm telling you, it's the funniest and scariest.
It's Galaxy Quest's version of Trekkies.
Got it.
Not really though. Only towards the end.
Yeah, not as goofy. And but even at the end, they kind of got all sentimental with Alan Rickman, and
it weirded me out.
Yeah,
it definitely any cosplay people would just weird me out to the point like when like I don't mind like during Halloween you want to dress up like that, but these cats are spending thousands of dollars on suits and flying to Houston. Fucking, because they're playing the movie. Like, what are you doing? But man, it was really good. Shocking on how many people passed on that role.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. Like any big names?
I want to say, we all the big names: Bill Murray, Robin Williams.
Wow.
Even what's his name? Nuke Lelouch. Why can't I think? Tim Robbins.
Not Major League. Field of no, not
Tom Hanks
either. Bull Durham.
Oh, Bull Durham.
Bull Durham. Okay. That's why I said. Yeah. I said Tim Robbins. So like all these comedians that they were going after, or actors that they were going after to play, like Harold Ramis was the original director and then dropped out.
Right.
It was, and it's funny how like none of them wanted what's her name?
Mm-hmm.
Sigourney
Weaver. Yeah.
Sigourney Weaver. She basically forced herself on them.
Nobody wanted Sam Rockwell.
Wow.
No, which was but yeah, it was really, there was a lot of funny stuff in there, like the Justin Long stuff.
Yeah.
How he created his character was based off of like Michael J. Fox and the comic book guy.
Yeah. He goes Michael J. Fox with the slight crack in his voice.
Yeah.
Slight crack in his voice when it goes slightly high. Yeah. And he's doing it. And I'm saying, man, that's fucking that's exactly what he sounds like.
It was right on. So but man, so good.
It's like Tom Hanks' brother when I saw that who does voiceovers and would do Tom Hanks. He'd do Woody on the Disney Plus, on the
Oh,
Disney
really?
animated series. It would be him doing the Tom Hanks voice. And when he was talking into the microphone and he's talking and he goes, and he starts just going,
Mhm.
hey, and he goes, hey, 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 right here. That's Tom Hanks. And he sounds exactly like him.
That's so funny.
So, yeah. So this, especially when they're talking about Alan Rickman,
Yeah.
when they're all remembering him, what a great guy he was.
Right.
Yeah.
How he rolled his eyes at the other British actor,
Yes. Or
Bill
when,
Nye.
yeah.
Bill Nye, who's doing your. He had to pull out of a movie when he got sick, and they asked him, "Oh, who's doing your part?" And he rolled his eyes and went, "Bill Nye." They were in that fucking movie together, that so-called Christmas movie with the cards, the British one. Say anything, something like that.
Was it a Hallmark movie?
No. It's
No, yeah, I know the one you're talking about. It's with the kid who falls in love with the girl. Yeah,
right.
My wife watches that all the time. I can't think of the name of it.
Yeah, neither can I. My wife loves it as well. It's not a bad movie.
Yeah, I don't mind watching it with
But
her.
I guess
yeah.
No.
But I won't put it on myself.
Bill Nye. Bill Nye played the old rock star.
Oh. But so anyway, that's what I'm watching because, Jim killed my Ted Lasso. That's what I'm watching.
Well, Richie called me up all disappointed because he said, I thought you said there were 2 seasons of this. And I said, no, this was the first season. I just said it got very popular and it got approved for another, and another season is coming because it was one of their biggest hits. And he was all disappointed that he ran out of Ted Lasso because they did them all in like 2 days.
Yeah. It was New Year's Day, and then it was New Year's Day, and then we were like taking down Christmas, and then we took a break, just went into
We got it.
Lasso. We need more.
See? And another joke popped into my head that I'm dying.
Don't fucking say a word. Don't say a word.
Kenny, take out your headphones.
No, don't do it. Don't do it. Jesus Christ. He's gonna listen to
I haven't seen eyes. I haven't seen eyes that look
I can see Rich is not listening, so I'll put my headphones back in.
It's Roy Scheider.
Yeah.
It's Roy Scheider.
Okay.
Jaws? No, all that yet.
See? Shut up. For the love of God.
Okay. I'll stop giving away. No more Ted Lasso spoilers. No spoiler alert.
It's a good show. You have to, there's so much to catch. It's very funny. You're ruining it.
And it's chock full.
Okay. All right.
So,
yeah.
So there you go.
All right. So that's what we're watching.
Yes. Do we have any emails? No, we don't.
I
thought we had emails.
I think there was an email.
Yeah.
Was it retracted?
No, it was from a while ago. So, but I think it was from KO.
Do we have a mailbag? Gotta get the mailbag.
Hold on. Don't
mailbag.
Don't you fucking mailbag.
No mailbag?
No. Here it is.
Okay, there you go. See the mailbag. You fucking Jimmy. You did the mailbag. You fucking asshole.
All right. KO. Dear Richie, here's the answer to another one of your "no one's getting that one" quote. Your quote was, "What the fuck happened to that dude's head?" It's from Dogma, said by Jason Mewes after seeing a headless Matt Damon after God, Alanis Morissette, spoke and made his head explode.
Well done.
Do I win a t-shirt?
Jim, send her a t-shirt.
Who's her?
Him.
Ken?
No.
Oh.
Cheers to KO.
Yeah, KO. There you go.
KO.
Is KO a girl?
No.
Oh.
Kevin.
Oh, that's right.
I'm sorry. That's
send KO a t-shirt.
That could be sexist to me. There have been women named Kevin.
Have there?
Yeah, I remember on a TV show a girl being named.
Oh,
Kevin.
like the fucking Mikey commercial with the fucking little girl, and he says Mikey.
Yeah,
likes
it was Mikey.
No one's calling that fucking little girl Mikey.
Or one of the characters in that show, Hey Dude, that was named Bradley.
Oh,
it was a good. Oh, speaking of old shows,
okay.
Punky Brewster is getting
rebooted.
A reboot.
Really?
Not. I'm sorry. No. I don't think it's a reboot.
I'm out.
I think it's it's not like a remake. Right. I think she's going to be in it.
Oh, Moonfry is going to be in it?
Yeah.
Oh, so is it a Punky? Is she playing Punky Brewster?
Yes, she's playing the character Punky Brewster. I take this with a grain of salt. I saw it on the whatchamacallit, the cable screensaver.
Really?
You know how?
Yep.
Comcast or whatever, whoever uses it, they have those little news blurbs.
Fucking Punky Brewster.
Right up there with Full House and all those shows, trying to make their comebacks.
Oh, I saw also there's I was looking through Apple trailers, and there is a Crocodile Dundee. Oh. Not a remake of Crocodile Dundee. It's about Paul Hogan and him trying to make a Crocodile Dundee sequel.
Oh,
like a third one.
There was a third one,
and
there were three, weren't there?
Crocodile. Yeah, Crocodile.
Okay, we'll make another one. Whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think I ever saw that one.
Me neither. I've never seen it, but it exists.
Well, but this is about Paul Hogan dealing with everyone calling him Crocodile Dundee all the time. And like the guy said, like in the trailer, there's a guy and he's going, he goes, look at this knife. It's a big knife. And he's going, that's not the line. And he goes, yes, it was. No, it wasn't.
Oh, that's great.
What?
But it looks absolutely terrible.
What else? What else is he doing? Honestly, like
probably not much.
Anybody calls, if I'm Crocodile Dundee and I haven't done shit other than the three, and someone calls me Crocodile Dundee, I'm like, damn right.
Wait. Did he make an appearance on Forged and Fire, Jim?
No, he did not.
No, all right.
That would be awesome.
I would have watched more of that show if he did.
I would totally watch that show if he did.
Totally.
That's fucking. Oh my god!
It's like that cooking show that they never gave Christopher Walken. Christopher Walken wanted to do a cooking show where he would cook food with friends.
Okay.
And I would watch the shit out of that. And no one ever made it. I'm saying, man, if I had the scratch, I would have bankrolled that.
Hey, he's got money to bankroll it. I don't know why he didn't just do it.
Right.
Well, now he could. He can just do a YouTube thing.
We're doing eggs 3 ways.
One deconstructed. A deconstructed omelet.
We're gonna do the classic scramble. Oh my god, that's so funny. Eggs 3 ways.
Now tell me if I'm lying.
God. We're gonna do a Jersey favorite, pork roll, egg and cheese. Also known as Taylor ham.
In some circles.
Oh my god. That's good stuff. Let's get on to this fucking shit movie.
Movies.
Wonder Woman 1984, a 2020 American superhero film directed by Patty Jenkins, starring, of course, Gal Gadot or Gal Gadot. I don't know which way she pronounces her name. I've heard it pronounced both ways. Chris Pine, of course, as what's his face? Who do you play?
Steve. Yes.
Steve Trevor.
Mike.
Mike.
Try to get that one, KO. Thank you,
Oh man, that is quite a pull right there.
Oh.
All right, Kristen Wiig
Oy vey.
as Cheetah.
Yeah.
Yep.
No shit.
Crazy cat lady. I'm sorry.
And Pedro Pascal, hot off of his Mandalorian fame,
Yes.
to do this terrible movie. But I think he actually did this before he did Mandalorian.
Oh shit, that's right. That was Mando.
Right.
Yeah, that's Mando, dude.
Yeah.
I can't wait to tell my wife
That's Mando?
She's gonna be like, "Get out of here." That was Mando.
Yeah, because he played character on Game of Thrones.
I haven't seen Game of Thrones.
Me either.
Yeah, he was a main character for 1 or 2 seasons,
Right.
before he gets killed in a horrible way.
I hear there's no other way to go out on that show.
Right.
Yeah. So,
Wow. So yes, Wonder Woman.
so Wonder Woman, 1984. Originally, was going to be a theatrical release, and then they pushed it off till they couldn't wait anymore, and HBO Max said we're going to release it simultaneously in theaters and on HBO Max for 1 month.
So, I could have waited to see this.
Yes.
I could have waited. Like you could have said it's coming out next year. I'd be like, all right,
Yeah.
I'll wait.
I could have waited till it was on CBS.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or TNT.
Or WB. I'm
Guys,
sorry, WB.
guys who like movies weekend.
Guys who like movies. Well, then HBO Max went on to announce that on most of their big movies this year, they are going to release it simultaneously on HBO Max for 1 month.
Okay.
Dune and a few other big ones they have in the old chamber. So they released this one first before they got everybody pissed about releasing movies on streaming.
Which I'm not pissed about.
Yeah.
Christopher Nolan is.
Who fucking cares what him
Well,
nonsense movies?
I do miss the theater experience because it probably would have been a little bit better if it was in a theater,
yeah,
you know,
but
What would it have found? It would have been better.
sound effects wise and, visuals. But,
All right.
you know what I liked about this movie? Not paying extra for it.
yep.
I can watch it in my home. It's terrible. Oh, spoiler alert.
Jim, anybody who's fucking seen this movie knows it's terrible. We're not spoiling
Yep.
shit.
Yep.
All right. This movie starts off with young Diana in a race
Mm.
with kind of like a decathlon style
Oh,
or a triathlon.
Triathlon,
Come
nothing.
on.
It was fucking
running
It
up.
was fucking
The
Quidditch.
Iron Man.
Yeah. Quidditch and running up
didn't-
water slides
yeah.
like an action park.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking
I did say when I turned to my wife and I said, this must be the Amazon's version of
That's-
Quidditch. I did.
I saw that. I was like, "Where's the fucking golden Snape or whatever the fuck
Yeah.
it's called?"
So it was a ridiculous race that Diana cheats to win, and what's her face? Buttercup grabs her and says, "You can't win like that."
Right.
And she goes, "Oh, I would have won." And she goes, "Like too fucking bad. You were cheating."
Only the truth. So it's going to be a very, very good movie when they have to over-explain everything in a flashback scene so they can bring
Right.
good actors back. So you will go see it before,
But you know that like you said, it's going to play a part.
like, because even my wife, who's not big into superhero stuff at all, she just looked at me. She was like, "That was a lot of information." I was like, "Yep."
So
It was like fucking Wayne's World. He had a lot of
So cut.
information for a fucking for a Fucking security guard.
That's
Yeah.
not information for a security.
Yeah.
Is that it?
It's true. Like all this, like they laid out the whole fucking ending right there.
Yep.
So it cuts to 1984 with Diana working at the Smithsonian
Right.
because all of that shit's in her memory, and she is running around this in a homage to the the Dick Donner Superman. If you noticed, even the soundtrack sounded a little like, when Superman does that montage scene in the Christopher Reeve Superman, where he first appears after saving Lois Lane and then goes on the spree of saving things,
yeah,
eating
yes.
the cat out of the tree.
Right.
Well, they did the same thing here with her running around saving people, and the music is very reminiscent of John Williams' score during
Got
that
it.
scene.
Yeah, going through the mall and everything. Got it.
Yeah. So Wonder Woman, of course, wants to protect her secret identity, and she does that by running around without any kind of a mask on.
Yeah. She also wears glasses.
Yeah.
Hair up, hair down. I think that's what it was, right?
Right. And she's like smashing cameras with her boomerang headband.
Right.
And, but people have cell phones.
In 84.
Well, 84. No, I don't know about that.
Oh, that's right. And
Yeah,
it's 1984.
right,
You see? You see?
That was...
This reminds me of Back to the Future 2. I was watching it with my friend Chris, and we hadn't seen it in the theater. So we had it on videotape, and we're watching it, and he's sitting there, and when it first starts, he said, all the reviews said this had a confusing plot. I don't think so. And then later, when he's on the roof with Biff, and Biff pulls out a gun, and Chris goes, how come he's not using a laser gun? And I said, it's 1985. And he goes, I guess it is confusing.
That's funny.
So she defeats these robbers in a scene where she's running around the mall beating up guys.
You know why I didn't buy that it was a 1984 mall?
Why?
No Saberos.
No Radio
showed-
Shack, no Saberos.
Right. They showed the arcade. They showed, Rug Munchers or whatever the fuck it was.
Right.
Buy me toys. They showed all that shit. No Saberos.
And no Ponderosa.
Yeah, no Ponderosa.
Oh yeah, gotta have a Ponderosa, man.
So funny.
So they go back to the Smithsonian, where Kristen Wiig appears as Dr. Minerva, I think.
Right.
Is it? Yeah.
Dr. Minutia, yes.
Who's a new archaeologist at the Smithsonian, and she is flat out doing one of her characters from Saturday Night Live.
Oh yeah.
that thing that she does where she makes like little comments to herself.
Yes.
I'm better than you.
And
I'm much
I'm
better
done.
than you. My house is much bigger than yours, and I've got 17 acres of just lakes.
Yeah, it's that character. You're right. That's the character. That's the character she's doing. And I'm going, okay, I hate this already.
Right.
If you're gonna have a villain, have a good villain. That's the problem with the first Wonder Woman movie. Is the villain wasn't very good. When they have a fight at the end where as someone
in the first one, was it the?
But it was Ares, the god.
Yeah.
And she had to stop him. And someone brought up like it was another blue beam ending where a superhero has to stop the blue beam. Blue beam in the sky. Yeah. That's not mine. I forget who characterized it as that, but that's what it was.
That's like fucking. That's like now with the superheroes, we can count how we used to do railing deaths.
Right.
This is blue beam stopping.
It's like, they got to stop that blue beam.
Yeah, they got to stop a blue beam. Right. This one's red. Just damn it.
Well, is that blue beam just in DC, or is it all over? Because DC seems to have.
No. It's in Marvel too.
It is okay.
The Tesseract is the blue beam in the sky.
That's right. That's right.
Yep.
in the Avengers, it was the blue beam movie as well.
That's fucking funny.
They just pulled it off a little better.
Wow.
Right.
So the FBI brings some of the stolen artifacts that these robbers stole, because there's some things they need to be identified, and there's this crystal thing
that was left over from fucking Superman. Jesus Christ, could DC?
I thought they got it. I thought they got it out of one of those stores in the mall. You know, the mall that sells like the quartz.
Yeah.
East meets West.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a Swarovski.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's a Swarovski crystal. Seriously, I saw that thing. I was like, they just painted something left over from fucking Batman versus Superman. That's all that shit is.
Yep.
It's the same fucking crystal.
Pulled it right off the sphere.
Yeah.
Right off the spear and just painted it right here.
Like,
reuse this prop.
we can't use it. It's green. Paint it yellow. Yeah. You're a genius.
Give him a raise.
So it turns out this thing is a wishing stone because those exist.
Oh my God.
And Diana is holding it in her hand and she makes this wish. She doesn't even realize she's wishing on the wishing stone.
Right.
And later Steve Trevor appears.
Right.
Well, but first he doesn't quite appear. He is first the guy from the Hallmark movie.
Is he?
That dude's been he does a series on Hallmark, and he's done many Christmas movies.
Okay, Ken, if you haven't noticed, Jim needs to slip Hallmark in every show because
Hallmark's the spot.
I do hear this in the episodes. Yes.
So you just gotta swallow it.
I talk about Destroy All Movies on the Hallmark's the Spot.
You just gotta swallow it and
this is my expertise. It was both, like I said, it was both of my worlds colliding.
I totally understand the branding and everything. So yes, I get it.
So the Hallmark dude, his body gets taken over by the spirit of Steve Trevor, and when Wonder Woman looks at him, like everybody else looks at him, they see that dude. When she looks at him, she sees Chris Pine, and that was her wish because she has never gotten over this guy for 70. She knew him for like how long?
Since the 40s,
70 years ago. Is he that good?
Maybe.
That she just can't get over the guy.
Sometimes you just get
70 years?
She hasn't met anybody in 70 years.
That's what I'm saying.
That's a little
great writing.
So the first thing they do is bang, and then I turn to my wife and I go, "Man, this is fucking creepy." I said, "They're committing a sexual assault right here. That dude hasn't given.
He has no
that dude
say.
Is not given no consent. They're basically raping the guy."
All right.
It's like, oh, it's okay because it's Wonder Woman.
Wow.
Like, why couldn't they just have Steve Trevor appear?
Right.
Why did it have to be like a possession?
He can't even see himself as Steve Trevor. He sees himself as that guy.
Right. Yeah. It's it was, there was something unsettling about it while I was watching it. It was just so this isn't working.
Yeah, it seems like all of the other wishes seem to all become fully fulfilled. Except for hers. Hers is just like, oh, you know what? We'll give you the spirit of Steve, but you get this dude.
Well, they violate their own internal logic with this wishing stone because they say like Max Lord, the Pedro Pascal, he's the one, he knows about the wishing stone, and he plays a guy who pretends to be a billionaire, and he wants to get this wishing stone so he can become the thing he's pretending to be.
Yes.
And
Mandalorian.
Apparently, you can make like one wish on it, because at one point he gets that one guy and he says, "Oh, don't you want me to
Right.
to meet the president? Don't you wish for me to meet the
Right.
president?" And the guy said, "Oh yeah, sure." He goes, "Wait a minute, did you wish something already?"
Yeah, my Porsche.
Right.
Everybody with
Yeah.
their Porsches.
Yeah, right. But Kristen Wiig gets 2 wishes on it.
Oh, she did.
That's right. That's right.
Good call.
She
So I'm going, wait, is it? Can you make more than one wish?
I wish for 1,000 wishes.
Yeah, which is basically what he did.
Right.
I wish for 1,000 more
Yep.
wishes. So he steals back the stone and basically wishes that he becomes the embodiment of the stone. And what the stone does is it grants you your wish,
Yeah.
but it also takes something from you.
Right.
And he chooses what it's gonna, when he becomes the stone, he grants people their wishes and then decides what to take from them. And that's how he's like getting more money. But he's also destroying the world in the process.
Yeah.
So Wonder Woman and Steve Trevor have to fly to exotic locales to try to track him down.
And the invisible jet.
And there just happens to be a fully fueled jet
Yeah.
waiting on the
Yeah.
tarmac outside the Smithsonian.
Yeah. Well, they're all fueled up, ready to go.
And there's plenty of time to stop and see the fireworks.
That's right. So they start flying, and when we go, he says, "Oh, there's things like radar and stuff." But then she goes, "Oh, wait a minute, I know this trick." And I said, and at that point, I was just going, "No, don't do this." And she starts rubbing her hands together, and then all of a sudden, the jet becomes invisible.
This is how that guy's leg gets healed in Karate Kid.
yeah. With the hot palms,
that's it.
baby.
Yeah.
Fix that leg. Or that cramp or whatever it was.
Wow.
So they fly. Apparently this thing has enough fuel to fly to where they go. Cairo?
Yeah.
Was it Cairo?
Tunisia?
No, I think they went to Egypt.
That
Yeah.
plane.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Egypt,
That
that's
plane
it.
wasn't making it on one fucking.
But the thing is, even if it could, how to get back?
They refueled in the air.
Oh, yeah.
They refueled their invisible jet
Yeah.
in
In
the
the
air.
air. Yeah.
Executive decision. They flew in and filled it up.
But you know what was great about this movie is we got to see Steve have a fashion show
Yes,
Right.
he did have a fashion
because they couldn't fucking they God forbid make it a good movie, but
show.
we gave her a fashion show in the first one. Now we have to
Right.
give him a fashion show in the second one.
Hey, it was good. It was totally
Oh.
80s. It was kind of like that that moment where you just test out the fanny pack and all the other outfits like what's his name would wear?
Parachute pants.
Parachute pants, yep.
Is everybody parachuting
Well,
now?
Well, let me tell you, the only thing I liked was Steve Trevor in this movie.
Yeah, I agree.
He had the best line when he's looking at the garbage can. Yeah, he thinks it's art. And he's like staring at it, and she goes, "It's a trash can. It's a trash can." Okay. The American issue. Oh, okay. The fanny
Yeah.
pack
Yeah.
with the American flag
Yeah.
on it. Okay, American issue pack.
Ugh.
So this guy also grants when Dr. Minerva, Kristen Wiig, wished on the stone, she wished she was like Diana. So the stone was giving her Diana's superpowers. Meanwhile, Diana is losing her superpowers because that's what the stone's taken away
Right.
when she made the wish about Steve Trevor. But she doesn't lose her powers completely, so she doesn't get immediately
Why
killed.
didn't she just wish her power back? I mean, Kristen Wiig got 2 wishes.
She could have
Yeah.
done that. That's and
She said,
so
I want to be like
so
Diana, and then I also want to look like Chitara. From
well maybe it was because Dr. Minerva
Chitara.
was was wishing for a different version of the thing that she already had. So it was like version 2.0 of her same wish.
Yeah, it was just
Maybe that's why she got two.
yeah.
Right.
It wasn't a different wish. It was just upgrading.
But she's basically turning into a cat person.
Snarf.
And snarf.
I thought for sure she was going to wish for that other character from Saturday Night Live with the small hands.
Oh, yeah.
Morel or something like that. Judy Morel, one of the Morel sisters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they fight the big fight. So Wonder Woman, of course, tells the story of the whatchamacallit, tells the story of the special armor,
Right.
that bird armor. She puts the bird armor on. They have the big fight. She beats her, but when she's going after Max Lord, they find out the only way for you to reverse everything that's going wrong with this wishing stone is for everyone on the planet to renounce their wishes. And because Wonder Woman told them to, they
Right.
did.
Oh wow.
And Max had already got control of every television signal, every cable signal in the world to explain or to show his powers.
He's going, oh, in effect, with this, I could touch everyone. No, you can't touch everyone. It's still just a signal you're sending out.
That's like the people who thought back in the day, like, oh yeah, if I call you and my car is at your house, I can click my alarm through the telephone, and my alarm will open the doors and let you in.
Yeah. I'm clicking it.
Yeah. The doors open.
You have to be here.
So once again, like the first one, Wonder Woman can't make any of these connections on her own. She needs Steve Trevor to tell her.
Right.
Tell her something. In the first one, he said, maybe there isn't just one big bad person that you have to defeat. And in this one, you got to let me go. You got to give me up to save the world. Once again, he sacrifices himself.
Right.
And everything goes by. Even Max has kind of a happy ending, which is ridiculous.
Yeah, I saw
the guy almost destroyed the whole world.
Right.
And
he puts his kid in danger.
Right. So then at the end, you got the credits, the post-credit scene, the story she told of this other Amazon who came and fought men wearing that bird armor, that golden bird armor.
Which made no sense because it was supposed to, it could stop fucking an army of fucking men with swords, but it can't stop a fucking cat fight.
Nope, can't stop cat
That's right.
claws.
I said it. Cat fight.
Oh, cat fight.
I brought it back.
Can't stop cat claws.
Literally
And,
had a cat fight.
And they show someone walking down the street and like a pole or something fall down, something heavy.
Yeah.
And this woman stops it in the air, and when you see her face, it's Linda Carter.
Yes,
she is the Amazon who still lives in the world of men.
Yes, the old bitch who
the golden armor story.
Yeah.
She's definitely. I mean, you said Chris Pine is the best part. I think that was the best part.
Yeah.
To see Linda Carter. I think it was kind of late for an appearance for her in these movies.
Yeah.
But
so the end. I'm gonna go first. I hated it. I give this a 2.
Ooh.
One for Chris Pine and one for me not having to pay extra for
All
it.
right. Kenny?
Yeah.
What do you give it?
I have to give it a 2 also. But mine is going to be for Linda Carter, half for Chris Pine, and the other half I'm using the HBO Max trial that came with my wife's iPhone 12. So yeah,
there you go.
How about you, Rich?
I mean, 2 is generous. I give it a 1.
Whoa,
this was fucking painful to watch. It was ridiculous. The acting was fucking horrible. The premise was fucking dumb.
Wait,
Beyond dumb. It was
Yeah,
beyond
it was like
dumb.
they over explain the beginning so you understand and I was just like, once I saw that, I was just like, all right, basically I can stop the movie now because I know how it ends because the truth has to come. You have to be true. I'm like,
wait a minute.
whatever.
Wait a minute. You don't mean you don't believe the 2-mile lasso throw to a bolt of lightning through the clouds is good story, good writing?
When the fuck did she start flying because she can fucking hit an updraft?
Yeah,
Listen,
that was also stupid.
Wait.
That whole flying scene
That was
stupid.
falling with style.
I was waiting. The only thing I was waiting for is like fucking, the fucking inner monologue part,
Well, she was swinging around like Spider-Man.
She
before
was.
Yeah,
that.
but like, I was waiting for the Lois Lane inner monologue when she was flying around.
Yeah, now
Could you
I,
read my
I, I,
mind?
under-
Read my mind? Yeah, that's exactly.
I understand it's the building of Wonder Woman because we're used to seeing her in the movie before this, and as well as fighting alongside Superman and Batman. So I
Right,
kind of
right.
get the building of it and all, but in Superman in Superman versus Batman, when she was in that movie, she wasn't flying. She wasn't doing
No.
any of that stuff that she could
No.
have been doing to Abomination at the time,
Right.
and here we are. She's doing all this now. So that
Yeah,
means
she's like fucking R2D2. She's fucking give her all sorts of powers now.
Right.
Simple pop out. Yeah, when R2D2 flew.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's
Well,
right.
Well, speaking of that, I can't tell you how much this movie made
Right.
Oh, it's like 110 million.
because, something like that. I think they
We
said.
have 3.5 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, I got it.
My garage band
And-
stopped for some reason.
Oh, I didn't check mine.
It did.
So you're gonna have
Oh
to use
man,
this
this is
stuff.
gonna be a pain in the
I
ass.
know.
Okay.
Okay, mine's still going.
Yeah, it got
Who cares?
something. or other. Yeah, it's
Who
terrible.
fucking cares?
Right.
It's terrible.
Terrible.
It was
So that's I guess the rest of our show. What's Matt?
Wonder
What-
Woman
you got something else?
1984. Fuck that movie.
Okay.
There you go.
That's a
Yeah.
sign off if I ever heard
Right.
one.
Happy I don't have to pay for it.
Yes.
So, what are we gonna do on the next movie? I watched Tenet.
Yeah, I don't know.
We could either do that or do another of the Star Wars movies.
Oh yeah. Let's do Clone.
We got to do Attack of the
Yeah,
Clones.
let's do Attack of the Clones.
Okay,
That's our next movie.
it's got your favorite Star Wars character in
Yeah,
it.
Dax.
The space diner owner.
Oh, jeez. You know,
Where
I'm not a big fan of the Star Wars movies. My wife is. My kids are. Or my middle guy is. There's
Right.
Star Wars stuff all over the room. If you haven't already seen.
Right. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's just. But if you want a third on that one, I'll gladly give it a run through.
Oh, Clone Wars, please.
yeah, Clone Wars. Yes.
You're definitely welcome back.
All right, thank you. Yeah, I do think that is one of the comedic ones.
Yeah.
No, it's not Clone Wars.
Attack of
it's
the
Attack
Clones.
of the Clones.
Yeah,
That's it.
Yeah.
Well,
rolling hula hoop robots.
That's
all right. That's
That's,
4 or 345, 46, whatever the fuck it is. Wonder Woman.
yeah, 3:45.
So
We're
that's
out.
it.
Thanks for having me,
Good
guys.
night, damnation.
You're Richie.
Keep forgetting.
I'm
Yep,
Jim.
Richie, Jim,
That's
Stan.
Danny.
Good night, damnation.